Hi there. You're very welcome back to the 6 o'clock show kitchen, where we're joined by Chef Eoin Sheehan. And we're having, what are we having, leftovers, is it?
We're having leftovers, yeah. Leftovers and wine is on the menu tonight.
I have a question. You have turkey leftovers already. Did you go and make a turkey in mid-December?
Several.
In order to have leftovers for us tonight?
Yeah, I've eaten turkey all week. It's a disaster, yeah. Again, this is to mimic Stephen's Day, or the days after Christmas, we'll say. So what we do is risotto, and risotto is one of my favourite dishes to make. It's Italian, really, really nice and simple one to make.
Is risotto simple, though? It is.
It's a labour of love to a degree, because there's a little bit of patience required.
Yes.
You can't really rush it. You have to, as I'll show you in a second, take it kind of nice and easy.
Yeah.
That's how we start. A little bit of butter and oil in a pan. We will take our onion, garlic, and I'm going to use celery. Pop that in and we'll just fry it for a couple of seconds. You can change that to whatever you have, and especially after Christmas, if you have leftover parsnips or carrots or any veg at all, just chop it up nice and fine. In a risotto, it's going to get kind of engulfed in that kind of creamy, starchy rice anyway, so you're not going to really notice it too much. So you're going to ramp it up for a couple of seconds. So all we're doing is literally, it's a really simple process. You kind of saute down the veg in the pot here. Then what we're going to do, if you're doing like a meat from the start, you could put your meat in now and fry it off like a chicken or a bacon.
If it was like raw, if you were...
Exactly, yeah, exactly, if it's not leftovers. Very common to keep it vegetarian. You can add in peas, you can add in any other mushrooms we have here as well. You can pop a few of them in, just to give a bit of kind of volume to it. And what we'll do then is we'll add our rice. So this is risotto rice, arrabbiata rice. You can do normal rice if you want it. It's just a little bit more starchy. Is the only difference there.
Yeah, so it makes a bit more
when
gloopy.
you cook it, you'll see in a while, it gives us really kind of nice, starchy consistency.
Semolina kind of
exactly,
looking,
exactly. So once you can start to kind of smell the garlic, pop in the rice, give that a stir for a couple of seconds, and what's going to happen is that rice will start to mix with the butter, with the oil, with the garlic, and it'll just char ever so slightly down. So again, you won't be able to cook it like this. It needs liquid, it needs volume, which we have stocked there. A small little bit of white wine. There might be some wine left over after Christmas. I'm not too sure.
There won't be bugger all of my house.
It depends on the house.
You're putting that in for the rice to soak it up, the flavour.
Exactly.
Of the
So we
wine
just, the alcohol will boil off. So kids can have this. Again, it just gives it kind of a little bit of a sharpness, a little bit of flavour. And just cook it off, so it'll boil off literally in a couple of seconds. And you only need about half a glass, so maybe 100 mils, 120 mils.
So there's loads left in the bottle then?
Loads left, and you can do with that as you wish then.
A walking around drink.
From the bottle.
Like, do you remember Floyd?
Oh yeah, Floyd, yeah. We should give that a go. What's your husband's name?
Yes.
Noel. It's not Noel, is it?
It's Leon.
Leon.
An anagram of Noel. Will we do it?
I'll do his name. I'll do his name over here for you. Can I spell? That's backwards as well. Noel, Leon. How's that?
That's gone very well. That went very well.
How's that?
There it is. So happy Christmas, Leon.
There, you're not going to see her for the next 3 months. She's on Dance with the Stars. we did your name on the telly. So you'll be carving up now, I suppose, with the risotto for the Dance with the Stars.
Oh no, you'd be cutting the carbs to get into the goodness. Absolutely.
Of course,
I'm very interested in this now.
Spinkly.
This seems quite healthy.
Oh, it is, Well, actually, it is and it isn't. It depends on how you can make it healthy if you want.
Okay.
One of the key ingredients is butter and cheese. So I actually learned. I lived in Italy and I learned to make it over there. And they used to have like twice the size of those pots filled with Parmesan cheese, and they would just be dumping it into the pot, making massive pots of risotto. So that's how it is. So what I've done there,
a bit of stock in on top of.
Exactly. So you get the rice going, and this is the kind of key part here. A handful of Parmesan cheese, some thyme, mixed herbs, black pepper. Pop them in. And then all we do then is add our stock bit by bit. That's all we're doing there. So you don't want to saturate and put it all in there. You fill it just barely submerge the rice, leave it simmer. As that kind of soaks up, add a little bit more stock and a little bit more stock.
So how long should the process take?
It's going to take about 15, 20 minutes.
Now,
20 minutes realistically.
My lazy way of doing risotto is you just put the rice in, throw all the stock in and just keep stirring. So put all the water, put all the stock in. And
that would be closer to a paella than anything else. But I'm not going to. It's the fact you're cooking.
No,
I'm happy.
I'm
We're delighted with the fact that you're cooking, Ray.
Well, I suppose the Parmesan element.
The Parmesan.
You need to be doing both slowly at the same time.
The reason we don't oversaturate it is because it'll kind of plump up straight away. If you do it slower, you'll extract the starch from it.
And then it'll get mushy.
You'll get this really kind of creamy consistency.
But it's holding its shape as well.
Exactly. So what we'll do, we'll add in our leftover turkey.
Okay.
Pop that in to heat it up. We'll do some fresh parsley in there as well. And we'll do a little bit more cheese. So you can add as much or as little cheese as you like. Parmesan goes really well, obviously. Stir that through. And then to go on top of this, so again, that in itself is a really nice dish, and that would do. But if you've left over Brussels sprouts, or if you're stuck for ways to make Brussels sprouts on the day, what I have here is just some bacon lardons or fatty bacon. Fried them off in...
Or a bit of the bacon that you had the
Exactly, if you have ham left over, yeah. So fry them off, extract the fat, add in your sprouts, and just kind of char them up. So again, they kind of lose that vegetable-y flavour. They take up a lot of the fat from the bacon. That often masks the flavour too. And also a good crack of black pepper is really handy.
Get that onto a plate.
So we'll get a plate here. Let's serve up one.
We'll put the recipe as well for the Brussels sprouts up because in some households you could be going to war over the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, exactly.
But the bacon does make all the difference.
It makes a huge difference, always. And even some walnuts go really well there as well. So pop the sprouts over the top, a little bit of fresh parsley. You can do some more Parmesan cheese depending on time of the year.
He has enough. He has enough on.
Is that mine, is it?
He has enough now.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's fantastic.
Here,
That looks absolutely gorgeous. It's lovely. I'll have it here behind Leon. It smells absolutely fantastic.
It does smell lovely, I have to say.
Yeah, it's a really, really simple one to do. Again, just take your time.
And it's whatever you've got, or whatever you want.
And that's the main thing. Whatever veg you have left over, whatever meat you have left over, you could put ham in there as well instead of turkey. And just use it up. And there's loads you could do. Curries, you could do pot pies, you could do vol au vents. There's 1,001 things you can do with the leftovers. That's the most important thing, is use them up.
Fantastic. And it smells gorgeous.